your Land Rover gets stuck miles from civilization, what you do next could make or break the trip. Hello, my Rover friends. Today's video is something special. I have been invited to a training event for the Land Rover community, and it is not about conquering rocks. It's about passing on the knowledge that matters. This week, some of the most passionate Land Rover enthusiasts in the country came to the Cole Learning Center in New Mexico, not just to learn, but to lead, to become the kind of trail stewards every club needs when things go sideways. Station 1 is all about recovery, but before we grabbed the winch lines and the tree straps, we sat down in a classroom and learned about the forces on the equipment we use every day to get unstuck. From closed loop recovery to understanding how each layer of the winch line on the drum affects the pulling strength, this session broke it all down. It was about using the right gear, the right way, and knowing how to explain it clearly when it counts. Then it got hands-on. Participants rigged real-world recoveries, practiced multiple situations using different Land Rovers and their recovery points. The goal wasn't just to get unstuck, it was to build the kind of confidence that can guide a group through it. Taking a quick break from the video, I'm here with Bob Steele. Bob, you're the mastermind behind this. How did you put all of this together?
Well, I was very fortunate. I was able to lean on some dear friends, Chris Cole, Bill Burke, James Giroux, reached out to some people like you, and solicited a lot of feedback on what we should try and accomplish here. And overwhelmingly, what was decided amongst us all was that this event would be about stewardship, helping our clubs, our member clubs, become better stewards of their members, the knowledge and the skills that we all value out here in the terrain and the wilderness, and certainly how to enjoy our Land Rovers. So stewardship and the term stewards, that's important to us, and I'm very happy to see everybody enjoying themselves, and I sense that ANARC's goal of providing our member clubs with ambassadors, some might say, we use the term stewards. The idea is these people go back to their clubs and help impart that same knowledge and skill.
Excellent. The training here is mind-blowing.
Yes.
You and I have been off-road together for years, and the stuff I've learned here in the first
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's like
all the things we've been doing wrong.
It's other stuff. It's like, I'm mad I didn't know that. Like, how do you not know that? All right, buddy, thanks for your time. I know we got to get to the next class.
Thank you, Justin.
Yep.
Really appreciate all your support and all your help with this.
Happy to help. We all love to talk about our recovery gear and how well our Rover is prepared to tackle anything the environment can throw at us. But when somebody gets hurt miles away from civilization, all of that goes out the window. Station number 2 was how to be prepared for such a situation. This station was all about first response, how to assess injuries, stabilize someone, and get them the help they need. Participants worked through mock trail emergencies, learned how to communicate clearly, and understood how to stay calm when it matters the most, because out here, your crew might be the only help someone's got. Anyone can just hit the gas and hope, but that's not what this is about. Station 3 is all about precision, reading the trails, and being able to assist somebody else when they need it. Spotting played a huge role. Drivers had to trust the person outside the vehicle to help them see what they couldn't, and spotters had to give calm, clear direction in real time. That kind of trust doesn't happen by accident. It's built through clear communication and shared goals. Because on the trail, it's not about showing off, it's about working together to get everyone through safely. At this station, participants focused on the fundamentals: throttle control, brake modulation, and tire placement. Ran into my buddy Bill Burke, where you find him in the desert. Bill is a huge sponsor of this event. He's looking for his money. Bill, why are you so passionate about getting these rovers trained up?
You know, it's always been one of those things. It's a pay it forward kind of thing. I love training. It's fun. I love guiding and all that. But I got the green oval blood in me, and so I've got to kind of pay it forward with this group. And ANARC has done a heck of a job.
Yeah, they have.
And thanks for your sponsorship too, of course. But putting it together and having the trail stewards or trail leaders go back to the clubs and say, hey, look, there's a consistent way that we can bring you down a hill. We can pull the winch line this way. To make sure that those are all kind of on a platform, so that if they go from region to region, they're going to speak the same language. Not just roverdom, but the same language of recovery, spotting, driving, how to handle that. And then they get the new members who are now going to be much better for it.
It's an amazing idea. Thank you again for your leadership. Thank you again for your sponsorship. We better get out of the way.
They're going to run us over. Yeah, let's hope.
You can have all the off-road gear and driving skills in the world, but if your group falls apart, your day goes sideways. Station number 4 is about trail etiquette, how to communicate and lead large groups. Participants practice convoy order, trail placing, and how to speak with purpose, because one confused message can throw off the entire group. One of the key lessons here was to make sure everyone was running the same type of radio, that it was programmed, it was tested before you even head out. One of my favorite takeaways from this station was what to know before you go. Making sure everyone has the right gear in the right place, ready to use, working radios, and enough fuel for the adventure. It's all common sense stuff, but sometimes common sense isn't common. The trainers leading this event aren't just experienced, they are some of the best in the world. ANARC's goal wasn't just a training weekend. Yes, every station was different and people learned a tremendous amount, but at those stations they all received one solid message: take the knowledge home and share it. ANARC was able to bring together 14 clubs to train 34 stewards representing 15 US states and 2 Canadian provinces, helping to grow a stronger, safer, and more connected Land Rover community. I want to say a special thank you very much to ANARC for inviting me out here. The training I received is invaluable. If your club is not part of ANARC, please consider joining. There is a link in my description below. They are there to help grow the Land Rover Club community. Also, if you are not part of any of the groups that these amazing people are going to go back to, any of those clubs, and you want to get training for yourself, please head on over to I4WDTA. I'm going to put a link in the description for that so you can get yourself trained up and ready for any situation. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one.